Welcome to Common Sense, Civics, and Citizenship. My name is Candace. Let's just start at the very beginning. What's the definition of common sense? Cambridge Dictionary defines it as a basic level of practical knowledge and judgment that we all need to help us live in a reasonable and safe way. People generally understand this practical knowledge is either right or wrong deep down inside. It's kind of like everybody gets it. We know it deep down that this or that way is the way to go. Our founders of our country called it the laws of nature. It's instinctive. For example, why does a toddler run after taking another kid's toy? They steal it, they run into the other room. Well, they run because instinctively the toddler knows that he shouldn't do that, that it's wrong. He sees the other child cry, he gets a reaction, he knows it's not the right thing to do. Here's another example. Let's say that someone has a problem, so they get mad, and to express anger, they throw something and break it. Well, common sense tells us that we don't throw things and break them to solve a problem. Why? Because now you have two problems. You still have the problem that you had in the first place that made you mad, and now you have to clean up the mess that you made. So now you have two problems. Did anything get solved? No. Common sense tells us that busting something doesn't solve the problem. It just makes another problem. Part 2, what is civics? Civics is the study of rights and duties of being a citizen. An example of common sense civics in action is this. Let's say that you don't like a decision that has been made by government officials. Well, you don't just go burn down a few cars and bust up some windows, because you'll have to pay restitution to the community, and the government's decision didn't change because you damaged someone else's stuff. Well, that's just common sense. Common sense tells us to take action that builds up, that moves the issue forward, not tears the place down. You're stalling and you're sidetracking your ability to understand an issue better and move things in a positive direction when you become destructive, either with your actions, with your mouth. When you become destructive, you hinder the result that you actually wanted in the first place. Let me give you a personal example. We had a garbage pickup issue on our street. Garbage wasn't being picked up. I called my city councilman and I proposed that they come and take a look at the street. My city councilman proposed that I get my trash out on time. I assured him that not only my trash was out on time, but the whole street's trash was out on time, and he was more than welcomed to come to our street and visit at 5 o'clock in the morning and see that everybody was ready and that it actually wasn't being picked up. I invited him. You know what? The problem got solved. I took some proactive action. I was very polite in my invitation to him to come. I thanked him for his response. And hey, that's just common sense civics and citizenship at work. Thanks for watching this edition of Common Sense, Civics, and Citizenship.